Okay, now we're going to talk about knife defense. Once again, if your opponent has a weapon, smartest thing, get out of the situation. Don't engage unless you feel you absolutely have to. So, first thing is, Mr. Chris has a knife. And disclaimer, this is a real knife. The reason we are using a real knife is because I want to show a couple of factors. Okay, number one, I want you, Mr. Chris, to make that sound. Right there, that little click sound is like a rattlesnake's rattle. Rattlesnakes, they rattle as a warning. So when I hear that click, I already know something's up. Now here's where a lot of mistakes are made when it comes to knife defense. Okay, we're going to do it first the traditional way most people teach it. Okay, he pulled out the knife. All right, I stand here. He comes at me, let's say upper step. Okay, I block, twist, all that, great. Or he does a slash. I come in, boom, pop, 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 pop. Or he comes in a straight stab. I cut the angle. Look at that, got his wrist. I turn, take him down. Now, in each situation, I did defend myself. But there's one big mistake that I made. I let him attack first. Let me see that for a second, sir. This is a knife. It's a dangerous tool. It's meant to do some damage. Combat, whatever. And trust me on this, I know this, not just from, unfortunately, being in a street fight. Man, how do you close that thing? You know your tricky knives. But also, I'm an Army veteran. Military people know these things are made for one purpose and one purpose only. Now, this is the way we do it at Five Dragons Karate. Mr. Chris may have been challenging me. All of a sudden, I hear, bam! Notice I'm already moving in on him. That click, whether or not I see the knife, that is intent. He may be just trying to scare me, but why would I let him attack first? He's got a knife. I don't have anything. So when he pops that knife, bam, I'm in there. I'm blocking that hand. I'm striking repeatedly. Okay? Now, here is, and you and your knife.
It is what.
Now we're going to go with the rubber knife because I'm going to show you how an actual knife attack is. Now, hold it Friday the 13th. We all like this one. I like to call it the Friday the 13th stab. He comes overhead, block, boom, pop.
Nice.
Do all kind of fun stuff. But in reality, people don't stab like that. Well, if you find somebody attacks you like this, they don't know what they're doing. Okay? In reality, a knife, somebody with a knife is not just stabbing once. They're coming at you repeatedly. Go ahead. Okay? That time I got cut there. That was my mistake because I stayed too far back. If he's coming in, boom, bam, pop. I'm not going to give him a chance to do it more than once. Let me see that. He may be like this. Your opponent may be like this. They come over, boom, 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 boom. Okay? Slash. So the first thing is I really don't want to let a person with a knife engage first. Now, if he comes at me and I miss and he's like, swing, oh, really swing, 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 swing. Okay, first thing I'm doing is I'm getting in there. All I'm doing is hugging him. But guess what? He's not using that knife right now. Now on the street, I'm not standing there like this forever. Oh, bam, bam, bam. Pick him up, slam him. Okay? Once again, there is no one way to handle a situation. The best way is number one, don't get cut. Number two, hurt them. Number three, put them down. Number four, get out of there. Okay? Like I said, he comes in, does that slash, boom, there's one. He comes in, does a slash, boom, there's two. He comes in, does a slash, boom, there's three. 3 different ways for me to stop the same type of attack. He slashes, I move back, boom, come in, grab. Look at that, okay? I'm hitting him in the back of the head. He comes in and slashes, boom, pop, pop, okay? But remember, certain self-defense situations, I know as martial artists we're taught to be honorable. We don't attack first. Wrong. On the street, there is no honor. I want to go home. I love my family. So guess what? I want to go home. I don't know anything about that guy who's attacking me on the street. He may be the nicest person in the world, but then again, why is he attacking me? So I'm going to assume he's a jerk. I want to go home. I ain't too much worried about him. So the minute he pulls that knife out, bam, done. So remember, get it out of your head. Aikido, Krav Maga, I got to take this style, I got to take that. No one style has everything. The more you know, the more that's in your toolbox, the better off you are. Once again, Sensei Mark Hicks, Mr.